Okay, so what high ticket client want? What is the psychology and the mindset behind a high ticket client? It's super important for you can understand the parameters and how they measure things for you can be aligned to those requirements. Okay, so what high ticket clients want? High ticket clients aren't just buying your 3D work. You need to understand that they are investing in the value you bring. For them, it's an investment, right? It's not a purchase. So when you invest in something, right, you need to invest it based on trust. That's the biggest concept that we need to understand, that we need to build trust. And in all the meetings that I'm having, and all the coaching calls and everything, I always said, you don't need money in your bank account. You need trust in your bank account. It's a bank from that have trust inside. It's not money. So you need to create more trust. Don't focus on money, focus on trust. Okay? And how someone can trust you, right? If you stick to your word, if you're super clear in communication and all that. So we're going to cover that. Okay, so they're investing in the value you bring, right? They're just not buying something. Got it? So, but what exactly do they want and how you can deliver it, right? That's the question. Okay, let's break it down. Perfect. So, first of all, quality. You need to be in a certain level of quality. From that level, doesn't matter, but you need to have a standard. You need to have a standard, right? Okay, so your work needs to be precise, visually stunning, and aligned with their brand's vision. A lot of times, client, they just hire you because they saw something in your portfolio that is what they want. So they saw exactly what they want in your portfolio, and that's why they hire you, okay? So every detail matters when it comes to premium project. How you present a project, how you put it in your website, how you put it in your Behance, how you put it on your social media, how you break it down, how you talk about it, how grateful you are, what breakdown do you have, everything, the message that you bring, the detail that you show, everything is your branding, everything is your marketing. So you need to understand that every detail is important, every email, every message, everything that you do is highlighting what you are as a brand. And premium high ticket clients, they can smell that, can smell professionalism, okay? And also can smell unprofessionalism. So this is super important, that really what we just discussed, reliability and professionalism. So how reliable, if you just say yes and say no, right? Jesus said that pretty clear, that your yes is yes and your no is no. That's integrity. And in business, integrity is everything because it's about trusting each other. Okay, so high ticket clients value clear communication and meeting deadlines. Don't be late 1 minute. Don't skip a deadline. Don't say you are going to deliver something and you don't. Don't say a date. So be really careful of what you say. And this mistake happens to me a lot. I had to learn it in the hard way. I overpromise all the time. I say you can have it in 2 days and I have it in 4. That's something that happened to me a lot. So that's something that I had to learn how to be careful into picking my words, because I need to stick with what I say. And that's super, super, super crucial, okay? So they're looking for someone they can trust to deliver results stress-free. They delivering to you, right? There's a responsibility, and you're taking the stress from them. And that's when you can charge a lot of money, because if they can delegate everything and they're stress-free, meanwhile the campaign is being built and they will have a great sales vehicle. If you can accomplish that and deliver and remove stress from their busy lives, you will be a golden nugget on the company. You will be a great resource for them. Okay, remember that. Okay, focus on results. These clients don't just want beautiful renders. Remember, quality is the open door, but from there it's not just about that quality. So it's just to opening the door. They want work that drives sales, right? Explains complex idea or elevate their brand. They want to solve a business problem. They don't care if the thing look good or not. The only thing they care is they can fix and they can solve a business problem, right? If there is more sales on the door, there is more lead, there is, the product elevate the perception, the awareness. It looks more expensive than it is. That's the only thing that they care. Of course, as I said before, quality is the open door, but from there, it's just about solving a business problem, right? More sales, more awareness, more eyeballs, more attention, correct? So, your ability to solve the business problems is what sets you apart. If the content that you do put more leads, put more sales, you will be someone that they will look for every project. You will be someone, right, that is a part of their team, of their sales team. And you need that. They need to feel that you're a part of their sales team, right? That's when you gain a client for life. That's when you have a lifetime client, right? If you're the content that you do, you're really professional, drive more sales or solve the business problem. Okay? So, how to stand out? Understand their needs deeply. That's why it's super important to choose a niche. That's why it's super important to understand your persona, right? Research the industry and pain points. Every niche, every industry has different pain points, and you need to understand it. You need to understand those because those are your messages. Those are the words. Those pain points and those problems are the words that you need to use on your message. You don't need to talk about you. Again, it's not about you. No one care about you or your studio. No one care. The only thing that people care if your product service will give them results, benefits, or transformation. That's the only thing that they care. So that way, if you start talking about their problems and how you can solve them in your messages, you will be so much effective than you just talk about what you can do. Because now you're talking to them, you're talking to your persona, and that's why it's important to research the industry. Make sense? So tailor your pitch to show how your work creates value for them. Again, if you solve that problem, that's a value for them. If you solve the problem they have, you are valuable to them. Think about in your life. Think about the things you purchase. Think about the service that you hire. It's because they add value to your life. They basically change your status or improve your life. Right? Okay. So, high-ticket clients choose creatives who are both experts and collaborators. As I mentioned before, you need to feel part of the team. You need to be the expert to go to those things, but at the same time, you don't need to be these guys, isolated in the beach working alone. You need to feel part of the team. You need to feel that you are collaborating with them. So that's why communication is so important. That's why creating a feedback all the time and putting them on the loop is so important. That's why if you send a lot of progress during the project, or if you're really clear in the communication for each milestone, is crucial, because that shows professionalism. That shows that you have a clear plan and they can trust in your plan. And if you stick to your plan and you don't miss any deadline, you don't miss anything, you start creating the expert perception that they need, because they will be stress-free when you work on their projects. They don't need to worry if you're going to deliver or not, because trust me, one of the major pain points of clients working with 3D agencies is because the creatives don't deliver on time, and they say one thing and they don't do it what they say. That's almost ridiculous to say, but it's true. So they are afraid, when a lot of them, they're afraid to use more agencies or small agencies, right, or freelancers or solopreneurs. Because they are afraid that you are not going to be professional enough to deliver the quality, the work because you need to understand that for you it's just a project, but for them, it's they can have compromised their job. When they hire you, They are, whatever people that hire you inside a company, they are responsible for you. So if you failed, they can lose their job. So they're putting more risk than you on every time that they hire you. Make sense? So you need to be super aware of this, and you need to understand that perspective, that they will not hire anyone, and they prefer to pay more to, to trust. If I can trust in that person that will not fail, they will deliver really good work, with quality work, I prefer to pay more. Really, they prefer to pay more to deliver that stress from their role. Okay, because they're taking a lot of risk hiring you. Okay, so the takeaway: high ticket clients value quality, trust, and results. Got it? When you position yourself as a reliable expert who delivers value, premium's opportunity will follow. This is the thing. When you start working in this way, when you start doing projects in this way, like really, so yes, that your yes is a yes, and we say no is a no. When you set a deadline, is that. When you have a meeting, you have a clear plan. When you have a project, you have a perfect timeline. You know what to do every step of the process, and you communicate that. When you start doing that, that's a premium offer. You will start understand that you need to level up your services to be a premium offer. Okay, and then premium opportunities will follow. They will follow when you start behaving in this professional way. Opportunities, really great high ticket, really great project will follow. Trust me on that. Okay, so ready to attract your first high ticket client? Start by sharing your dream client profile in the community and refining your approach. Right, if you're not having an onboarding call right now, just book an onboarding and have some questions. But I always says, like, if you don't have questions on the calls, it's because you're not doing the work. If you have questions, it's highlighting to me that you are doing the work. Because if you start doing the work, you will have questions. But if you're not doing anything new, if you stick with the same thing that you're doing right now, what you're doing is like, it will have the same results. But you start doing these things that I'm teaching you in this roadmap, you will have a lot of questions, and those questions can be answered on the calls. But if you don't making the work, you will not have any questions. Okay, so deliver value, build trust, go premium. Okay, you need to think as a business, not as just a creative. Okay, guy. So your next big project is waiting for you. When you choose a niche and you act in the professional way, you understand what high ticket clients want. And your marketing is accordingly to that. The next project, the big project, it's waiting for you. It will happen. Okay, so let's get to work. Take care.